Hello, RIM team. I'm Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous Living RIM Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Remember, RIM teamers, this is the 1 month Trust in the Universe challenge. 1 month Trust in the Universe challenge. Let's get right down into it. 10 ways to keep from being angry. This video is specifically for females, so if you're a male watcher out there, if you don't mind, let's try to give the females some advice coming from a man's perspective. First things first, as a female, what you have to realize is that you are a female. I've heard it plenty of times coming from different females. The reason why they got into this big outburst, this big uproar, the reason why this argument started was because she was a female and she's emotional. So, you know, the females that I've actually talked to on this subject, you know, they tend to want to use the excuse of being a female and being more emotional than a male as to the reason why they can act this way. But you got to remember, ladies, when you're trying to make yourself better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place, there is no one else responsible but you. You know, because it starts with us first. It starts with who we are on the inside first. So, you know, even though you are a much more emotional being than a male, this definitely gives you the upper hand, because if you know this, then that means that you know what you're doing is wrong, you know. And so it's just like me, you know, I have to take a lot of responsibility for my actions, you know, as a man, you know, and that only makes me better, you know. Being able to not point fingers at other people makes you a stronger woman, you know, and it's just gonna make you much more in tune with yourself. So that's number one. You know, like I said, if you keep in mind that you are a female, which most of you already know the reason why you get in such temper tantrums is because you're a female, that's great. That's number one. That's the first secret to curing this emotional anger that you may have. Okay, ladies, number two, it's very easy. It's just that a lot of females don't have the inspiration to do it. I know, because I have a hard time doing this, and I have to keep myself on the right track to make sure that I go exercise. Exercise is very important, you know, especially anaerobics, you know, especially jogging. You know, I see females from time to time when I'm driving my car, they're jogging, and I always look up to those females that are out jogging, because they're out doing it by themselves, when we know how hard it is to keep motivated to always exercise and to be out jogging. So if you can get out and just jog, or if you can just go to the Y, or, you know, your local gym and just, you know, swim or ride bikes, do any type of exercise regularly, you know, and you will find that you will, you know, release more endorphins. You know, it'll make you a much more happier person because you'll have more energy. You know, the reason why we're sad and we get frustrated and angry so easily is simply because we lack exercise. And so it makes us depressed because our body's craving energy. And so what you need to do is obtain this energy, you know, which is gonna make you happy, by exercising more. A lot of females are so enticed to watch, you know, shows like The Housewives and all that good stuff, you know, Bad Girls Club and all that. These shows are great. I absolutely love dramas from time to time. I love to see drama from time to time, but I know the truth. And the truth is, you must be able to watch things that are positive as well. So ladies, I know most of the time you like to watch TV and you like to just chill out, you know, take a chill pill, especially after long work hours, or, you know, coming back in from, you know, hanging out with your man or whatever. Like, make sure that you're careful of what you're watching on a regular basis. Try to watch more happier things, you know, on TV, you know, your shows, you know, the movies that you watch. Try to watch funny stuff sometimes, you know, try to switch it up a little bit, you know, versus watching the shows that, you know, they're like, yeah, it's your fault, like, instead of watching shows that are like filled with so much, you know, animosity, you know, which could be so fun at the same time to just watch. Try to watch more happier stuff that makes you laugh, stuff that makes you smile. And this does something to the human mind. You know, it actually makes you really feel like this is happening all the time in your everyday reality, because you usually watch funny stuff, happy stuff all the time. Number four, this is very important. The females that you're surrounding yourself with, you have to make sure that they're positive females. There's no need to go make friends with some friend that's always gossiping. or there's no need to go make friends with a Debbie Downer, or a friend that's a pessimist, or a friend that doesn't, involve themselves in positive things. That's very important. Sometimes our friends can be the downfall of our success. So make sure that you're surrounding yourself with positive girlfriends. And if some of your girlfriends are not as positive, but they're still your bestie, they've been there for such a long time for you, you might want to run across to them. Hey, can you be positive sometimes? Or better yet, just, could you lighten up a little bit? I'm trying to do this realm team thing. I'm just really trying to work on my emotional anger. So could you just please kind of just keep me reminded that I should stay happy? And then that person in return would probably do the same thing that you're doing by becoming a more emotionally in tune female versus being such an angry female all the time. And like I said, we all get angry. Life is like a roller coaster. It's up and down, and sometimes life presents you with stuff that you're not able to handle, and sometimes that's just life. Sometimes we all get angry, but it's all about awareness. It's all about realizing what you're doing in that very moment. Number 5, like my teacher used to always tell me, and I think this applies for you too, ladies, if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say nothing at all. You probably feel like you want to just go crazy. You might want to just hit him. Oh my God, he's getting on my nerves. Oh my God, no, he did not. Just, oh my God. But don't even do it. Sometimes just be quiet. Just keep quiet. Let it blow over. And you will be surprised at what you will find out if you just have more patience with yourself and the people around you. So being quiet definitely helps. Silence is golden. Okay, number 6. Like what you're doing now. Just simply seek advice. The best way to self-improvement and to making yourself better so you can make other people's lives better and the world a better place is seek advice. Ask questions. Get information. Read books. Technology is at an all-time high nowadays. You don't even really have to have a college education, to actually know anything. All you have to do is just go find it, and you will have the information right before your fingertips, and it's just like, there it goes. If you don't want to be angry, here's the video that helps you to not be angry. So just continue to seek advice, not only here on the Infamous Living Room Network, but in articles. Continue to go to a counselor or a therapist. I remember I talked to somebody the other day, and it was like, I don't need you, Trenius, as a life coach. I have a personal therapist. And I'm like, well, that's fine. I understand that. I just wanted to make sure that you were fine. So seeking advice is definitely another way to help you get more in tune with your emotions and not be angry. Number 7. I know this is not about religion or anything, but one of the books that you can definitely read, which is very, very inspirational, is just read the Bible. The Bible is a book built on love and principles and building up morality, in your life, building up a self-esteem, finding out who you are as an individual. A very inspirational book. Definitely would change your life like it's changed mine in the past. Reading the Bible is something that you can definitely do just right now. You can go to the store, Barnes and Nobles, you can go to your local church or whatever. They'll give you a Bible. Trust me, I know, I've done it plenty of times. And just read a scripture every morning when you wake up, or just go to the store, and buy a daily devotional, something with some scriptures in it, because it's all good stuff at the end of the day. So the Bible would definitely help you emotionally heal anger problems. Okay, number 8. Make sure that you're meditating. Meditation is just a form of prayer. It's just like, you're quiet in a room, or you have some music playing in your ears, and you could be sitting down, you're just thinking about good thoughts, or you might not be thinking about nothing at all if you just want to do it quietly laying down in the bed. However you want to do it. Make sure that you meditate. Make sure that you take the time out your day to give your mind a rest. If you do this regularly, day after day, or every other day, or even once a week, you will program your mind to be more cool, calm, and collective, so that when these situations and circumstances arise that allows you to want to be angry, you will more than likely not get angry. And number 9, if you start to get angry, man, just go do something. Just go do an activity outside of your home, or if you get angry with your boss, make sure that when you go on break, you just, you do something, with a little bit more activity in it, like versus just sitting down and calling your boyfriend or your friend on your lunch break or something. Go do something spontaneous. Go to a local lounge and just relax and just think about what you're gonna do when you go back in the workplace. Or when you're not feeling good and it has something to do with the man or something at home or whatever, just go out and just take a ride in your car. Get away from the scene that's causing you to be angry. This is definitely another way you can keep from being an angry, emotional person. And last but not least, I know this is so weird, but it works with me. And I thought it might work with you too. And it definitely helps me free my mind, and keep my mind off negative stuff and whatnot. But games, whether it's a board game, card game, like Uno, game console, I know it sounds kiddie and childish, but this stuff really is therapy for your mind, because it takes your mind off of your everyday reality and, from being so serious, with stuff that you're dealing with in your life every day. You can just play games, do anything constructive, something proactive, something creative, and it will definitely take your mind off of wanting to be angry. This definitely helps. This is therapy for your mind. So I hope this resonated with you ladies. I'm Trenius, and this is the infamous Living Room Network. Please make sure you share, speak up, let your voice be heard, leave a nice comment at the very bottom in the comment section. Oh, and by the way, if you're looking for a life coach and you want somebody to talk to maybe once a month, I'm your life coach. So just go to the livingroomnetwork.org at the very bottom in the description section. Once you get there, you're going to see Realm Store, or you're going to see sign up for Realm Team. Just sign up, and I'll be glad to talk to you on the phone, one-on-one, text messaging, whatever you like. I would love to be your life coach. Thank you for tuning in. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next 24 hours.